Something astonishing is happening in Munich. They dominate their opponents, break records, and play a kind of football. So precise that it almost seems mechanical. Every pass, every run, every finish perfectly timed and coordinated down to the last detail. Bayern isn't just back. They have changed. And if this is only the beginning, then Europe might not yet be ready. A brilliant Luis Diaz deflection in Canterbury. Oh my goodness, it truly lifted the Charlie, who is now well ahead of them. FC Bayern Munich has once again opened a new chapter in German dominance. Under head coach Vincent Kompany, whose contract has been extended until 2029.
Yes, I feel like I've been here much longer than 16, 17 months. I think I understand how the clubs think, how the guys think too. Not just the clubs, but the players as well.
Has FC Bayern started the 2025-2026 season with a rarely seen machine-like efficiency? With a 2-1 victory over Stuttgart in the newly named Franz Beckenbauer Super Cup, they showed right from the first match day that they mean business. From that point on, they shifted into a higher gear, set new records, scored countless goals, conceded hardly any, and looked like a team prepared for any challenge. With the league already seeming like Bayern's property once again, and the team firmly focused on European glory, the message is clear. This is a strong Bayern team, ready to destroy any opponent that stands in their way. FC Bayern has always been a powerhouse in Germany, but this team feels renewed and refreshed. There are simply too many exciting players in this squad. At the heart of their explosion this season are goals. Big, loud, relentless goals. With Harry Kane leading the line, Bayern looks absolutely lethal. Kane has broken records, scoring 13 goals and providing 3 assists in just 4 Bundesliga match days. As a result, Bayern managed to score a total of 18 goals in these first 4 games. And if we take a slightly broader look, Bayern has already scored 26 goals in just 7 games across all competitions. That averages out to 3.7 goals per game. This isn't just a breakout. This is a statement. Meanwhile, the supporting cast like Luis Diaz, Michael Olise, and the returning attacking veterans have also made their contributions. So Bayern is much more than just the Harry Kane show. The competition knows, can anyone stop Bayern from scoring 3 goals? Good luck? Scoring goals is one thing. But what really makes this Bayern team strong is its balance. Under Vincent Kompany, the defense has been significantly strengthened. The pressing is sharper, the transitions are cleaner, and the squad's depth is being put to the test, and its passing. In the opening match of the 2025-2026 season against RB Leipzig, Bayern won by 6-2. Absolute zero, the precise value of exactly. They didn't just win, they dominated. They're not invincible, but they look resilient. The substitutes are stepping up, the rotation is working, and the system doesn't collapse under pressure when injuries or fatigue strike. This stability makes them a nightmare for their opponents, because they don't just rely on the brilliance of their stars, but also on their structure. They clearly look like the Bayern of old. A well-oiled and well-drilled machine where everyone knows exactly what to do when they're not on the ball. And that's further proof of Vincent Kompany's tactical acumen. You could say he has literally built this team. Let's talk about this start. A team can have ambitions, but results build confidence. FC Bayern Munich has started the season with a flawless run. In the first 11 games, they won every competition, including the Super Cup, Bundesliga matches, and Champions League encounters. This momentum is crucial. It builds self-confidence, and it forces opponents to approach the games differently. With a defensive mindset instead of the attitude, we can win this. Bayern is already winning the psychological battles before kickoff. And this psychological advantage, it is just as crucial as tactics or talent. Despite their dominance, this Bayern team is not stagnating. They continue to develop. The departure of club legend Thomas Müller marked a new chapter. The tactical setup under Vincent Kompany allows for more fluid attacks, quicker transitions, and greater creative freedom without compromising defensive stability. The team combines youth and experience, aggressive pressing, and prudent control. And this is the key. When opponents think they've found a weakness, Bayern immediately changes their playing pattern. They rotate their wing play, adjust the fullbacks, and optimize the midfield formation. For every opponent, planning a game against Bayern means preparing for several playing styles at once. And it is precisely this complexity that makes them so strong. Even the best teams have cracks, and opponents look for them at Bayern Munich. A few issues. Injuries, the strain of multiple competitions, and the occasional reliance on Harry Kane for goals. But Bayern manages these risks better than most. The payroll is enormous, and maintaining the balance between stars and young talents remains a challenge. Yet while other teams collapse under pressure, this Bayern shows depth. Young players take on responsibility and substitutes deliver. And the culture of dominance endures. If you want to exploit Bayern's weaknesses, you have to catch them at their absolute limit. And that rarely happens. In short, yes, Bayern has weaknesses. But they're smaller than almost any other teams, and they're getting even smaller. That's exactly what makes them so intimidating. Dominating the domestic league? Check. A flawless start to the season? Check. Now Europe. FC Bayern Munich knows that it's crucial to reclaim their elite status in the Champions League. The squad for the 2025 to 2026 season wasn't just assembled for Germany, but for the stage where it truly matters. So far, they remain unbeaten in their Champions League group. Their offense is effective, their defense disciplined. They have positioned themselves as overwhelming favorites in the 2025 to 2026 Bundesliga season. Their rivals know they'll be facing an uphill battle from the very start. If Bayern manages to turn their domestic dominance into European success, this team will be counted among the very greatest. And there's no doubt FC Bayern believes they can achieve it. He has built a team that is made precisely for this task. Let's face reality. If you're a rival club, every match against FC Bayern feels like a final. Why? Because they score early and often, forcing you to chase them, defend cleverly, and barely give you any room to breathe. They rotate effectively, making them less susceptible to fatigue. They are mentally strong and already have the psychological advantage before the kickoff. And they keep evolving instead of just relying on their tradition. In the 2025 to 2026 season, all these elements come together. They have set new records, 18 goals in just 4 games. They've had a flawless start. And once again, they've proven that they're the team to beat. For every team preparing for a match against them, it means one thing. Prepare for the worst-case scenario. Because that's exactly what makes FC Bayern Munich so dangerous. So there you have it. FC Bayern Munich is not just back. They're asserting their dominance with a ferocity that few clubs in Europe can match. With Harry Kane leading the attack and Vincent Kompany at the helm, and with a squad built for both the Bundesliga and the Champions League, this team is a nightmare for their opponents. If this season proves one thing, it's this. FC Bayern wasn't built for just 1 year, but for an era of dominance. If you enjoyed this analysis, click like, subscribe to our channel, and share the video with your football friends so they get a timely warning. And write in the comments, which Bayern player is your X Factor this season? See you next time. Watch the machine. Because this Bayern team doesn't just play, they're on the hunt.